Alrighty, gang. It's another episode of Crash of the Titans, this time with Hawkeye, the 3-star Hawkeye, in fact. He is a purple, blue, and black user, just like Kate Bishop. His purple because boomerangs, because boomerangs are awesome. He creates a 2-turn countdown tile. This is at level 5, and creates some strike tiles on the board. And then when the countdown tile reaches 0, it removes, I think, all but one of those strike tiles, and then does damage to us. And the other thing I got to point out is that the strike tiles are going to be on the color red. Then Clint has his full quiver, his blue ability. It has different arrows for different situations. So first time you fire it off is bola arrow, stuns for 2 turns. Then you have the electric arrow. Then you have, oh my gosh, you have the Ant-Man arrow. You have the shrapnel arrow. There are several other arrows that I'm missing too, but it's going to be 6 arrows in total. Each one of them does a different thing, and then finally when you get down to the end of the arrows, his all out of arrows just does target damage. And then finally his black ability costs 10. No good news. And that will create strike and attack tiles for us, but it heals Hawkeye for whatever the given amount is. And also too, if he happens to match any enemy special tiles on the board, he gets AP in purple and blue. So yeah, he's a little bit of a tricky one. The other thing I forgot to mention about Hawkeye is because boomerangs cost 10, and then his different arrows cost 5. So it's he's got a cheap blue but pretty expensive purple and black. But the black ability can feed into his purple ability and to his blue ability as well. His hero affiliations, his affiliations are Heroes, Avengers, and probably, probably Team Cap. It is Team Cap. Alright, now we got Kate Bishop Hawkeye over here. I'm gonna take these boost here off and go with the red, and then the team up. Alright, and I'm gonna use my level 70 Kate Bishop because, well, as you can see, she's fully championed out. So her blue ability, it costs 12. It prevents any healing done, and it'll do damage to the target. Her black ability costs 8. It does damage to the target, creates a countdown tile, which the blue ability also creates a countdown tile as well. Black creates a countdown tile, does damage, and if the countdown tile reaches 0, then it's damage done to Kate as well. And then her purple ability, because boomerangs is the same as the 3-star Hawkeye version, just a little bit stronger amount of damage. For lesser equipped Kates, boost black and purple AP and you want to fire, you want to gather as much black as you can, and then just go for broke. You know, firing off her black ability as many times as you can, and hopefully that should be enough to down Clint before the countdown tiles reach 0. Hopefully. Or if you happen to have the pizza dog support like my 370 does, you can go that way. Alright, so we're gonna do it with the low level Kate Bishop. The super low level. I'm gonna try it with her. If this doesn't work, then you know I got my 370. So I just want to see, can I do it with my super low level. The main thing here against Hawkeye, gotta deny blue. Got to. Otherwise, things will be kinda. Alright, let's see here. We'll go red. Hopefully it doesn't cause too much chaos. Blue. Don't want to go that way, so we'll go down that way. So I do not see the black. Getting tunnel vision real quick. Alright, I'm looking to fire off one more instance of black. But while we're waiting for that, yeah, just an blue. I really need black within the next 2 turns. I've got to get black. Otherwise, Clint's about to punish us. Oh, yep, he punished us. Again, just it's like again. I got a low level Kate Bishop. I wanted to see could I do it with the level 70. I obviously couldn't. Needed a little bit of help, but yeah, Pizza Dog is actually gonna make this here super simple. And now we come back in with a similar style board with a match 5. And I do mean similar. Alright, now this one here will actually down him, so totals. Like, yeah, again, I was trying to be too cute, thought I could do it with the level 70. Well, Champion Max Kate does the job. I forgot to mention her affiliations: Heroes, Young Avengers, and Team Cap. And now the breakdown. Her Ruthless Precision, you know, this is a pretty solid ability. Prevents any healing shenanigans. So, you know, anybody that likes to burst heal or whatever the case might be, you know, you got this here that'll deny it as long as the countdown tile's on the board. the black ability, a lot of folks don't too particularly care about this ability because they see the whole, oh, it does damage to Kate Bishop. Well, so you have 4 turns. Okay. You can get a countdown tile gone in about 4 turns. It's like if you actually look at the board, is then before you make each match, it's like, okay, it's like, where can I get this tile here to be matched at in a location, you know, that either the AI will match it away, or if they fire off a power, you know, will it hit this particular row or column that it's in, or if you have a character yourself that has any abilities that can destroy, you know, singular tiles or whatnot, you know, that works too. You know, at lesser levels, yeah, you have more damage dealt to you, and you have a shorter amount for the countdown tile. So that's why I prefer to put this here at 5, because you don't have to worry about the, you know, I'm not even gonna say about a third damage dealt to Kate in her health, but it's, you know, it's a significant amount. Whereas at level 5, it's like, okay, that's negligible. And then finally, because boomerangs, now again, you guys know me, I like a lot of high damage moves, and I like moves that give us strike tiles. But looking at the abilities that Kate has, her blue ability, you know, pretty strong damage. Yes, it costs 12, but it prevents healing. And then the black ability, again, strong damage, but you have 4 turns to figure out whether or not you will or won't take any damage behind that. But because boomerangs, well, the countdown tiles are on, well, the countdown tiles on purple, strike tiles are on red. You get a, you know, fairly decent amount of strike tiles. You know, you can, oh my goodness, if you're playing with someone like Polaris or someone like Ultron that can multiply the strike tiles on the board, or if you're playing with someone like Captain Marvel, which her black ability can create strike tiles, so you have a better possibility of having those strike tiles being removed, because again, it says friendly strike tiles. It didn't say, oh, the friendly red strike tiles. It could be any strike tiles, like the strike tiles from Rocket and Groot, or from, oh my goodness, Yondu, or anybody like that there. But I prefer this here at 3, just for the simple fact, you know, in 3 turns, well, them countdown tiles that you put on the board, they could be gone. Like even at level 5, and you create, you know, 5, you know, in 2 turns, you might not have any countdown tiles, or you might, or all 5 of them still might be on the board, but you're getting a delayed amount of damage, or the countdown tile might even be removed too. So you're not guaranteed to do the 15,000 damage again at 370. Whereas with Ruthless Precision and Looking for Trouble, you're getting that guaranteed damage up front. Alright, now as far as folks to pair up with Kate Bishop, anybody that can reduce countdown tiles, you probably don't want to use. So you don't want to use Coulson, and you don't want to use Captain Marvel. Well, I mean, you can use Captain Marvel, just don't use her yellow ability on either black or blue, because again, with the blue ability, again, taking out folks that can heal, or taking folks who can heal and having that delayed is a good thing. Anybody that can extend length of countdown tiles, that's actually a good thing. I'm not thinking, do we have any characters that can extend length of countdown tiles? At least friendly countdown tiles. Well, I know Spider-Man Bagman can, but are you really running Bagman with Kate? Probably not. Who else would I use Kate Bishop with? I mean, I have used her with the 3-star version of Clint. I've used her with the 4-star version of Clint. I've used her with the 5-star version of Clint. And I think the 5-star version is better in a sense, at least with the blue ability, simply because it fortifies that tile there. And it will fortify her purple ability, and unfortunately it would fortify the black ability. That's why I would kind of, shy away from using the black ability unless you know it's about to end the fight, at least with, Kate, or well, Clint and Kate together. But I'm honestly don't have anybody really to pair Kate up with. It's like she can hold her own, but at the same time too, it's like, she can be a somewhat of a support character. So pair up with whoever you want to pair her up with. That's all I'll say. And the next crash within the next few days or so will be with Misty Knight. I'm trying to remember here. I know we've done the Misty Knight. Well, I've done the Misty Knight crash before off camera, but I don't remember who it's against. But whatever the case is, Misty Knight's up next. We have the season starting up soon, and we have a brand new character, Abigail Brand, who's in the game tomorrow. Big Wheels up in tokens. We got a lot of crazy stuff coming up in Marvel Puzzle Quest for the next couple of weeks. So if you enjoy the video, do the whole YouTube stuff. If not, I'm not. So look here, I can't control you. Don't want to control you. But the one thing I will say is, be excellent to everybody that you meet, and keep it classy.